Hi. How's it going? It's a new week, and today is Monday. You know what else starts with an M? Metaphor. Wow. Pretty cool. Thanks for being here. If you're here early, my name is Slouch. We had a long stream last time. Gonna have a slightly longer stream today too, I think. We're really trying to get through this game, but it's a lot of game. And I want to see as much as I can. That's the problem. Let me fix something super fast. There we go. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Let's get into it. So, we got a new party member. We basically finishing like an arc is kind of what it felt like, right? So now we have Yufa, the summoner.
Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you?
Yeah.
The monster is gone, the Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands, the threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond our borders. Besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Really?
Wait, we lose our magic powers?
Why?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
Wait, okay. But if we have a relic like that, does that mean we can get someone even if they're protected by the king's magic?
What? Hold on.
Right?
Protective
Yeah.
Magla. You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
That's a huge game changer.
What's come over you, Stroll? You seem distraught.
Look, can I talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Dracodios.
Dracodios.
Did you all see that? This changes everything.
Yep.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic.
Crazy.
That means
That's a huge
as long
development.
as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Exactly.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time he wouldn't see us coming.
Yeah, he would assume perhaps that he would be protected.
His plan to assassinate Luis.
Yes, that was our original mission after all.
You would use it to take a life.
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of Yufa.
I mean, she was gonna find out sooner or later.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the Lance's secret, and we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Damn, Yufa's a real one.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the lance over.
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards about and we still barely managed to survive. I'd rather not push our luck.
We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
Ooh, getting the brothers on our side.
We could try convincing the brothers to join our side.
No, I don't think that one's realistic. I doubt even I could sway them.
We
Okay.
need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
Give him a fake. I feel like he'll know if he has a fake, but we'll see what
How
they
about
say.
We give him a fake lance.
There's a thought. After all, the lance has been shut up in a temple for ages. Not even Luis would know what the real one looks like.
Tis an easy thing to say, but are we even capable of making such a replica?
If you just need a visual double whipped up, that's certainly within my repertoire.
I thought we would maybe ask Brigitte or something.
Oh, good.
But
We've
Norris
got a
is good,
certified
too.
craftsman on board. Have at it then. Give us a lance to turn heads.
Yufa, knowing what we want to do with the lance, are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice, and I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
So the prince is alive?
Yeah.
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish, yet
I do not know or love this prince as you do, but I can tell by your faith he is not one to cast others aside.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. Treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altebury's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
Ah.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well, in the name of protecting my people. I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey. Time to go!
Yeah.
Not just the lance, but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
Never too late to find out.
Yeah. I hope I'll find my own answers someday.
Gallica, shake my hand? Yes.
With you on our side, I know we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Been waiting for that one for a minute.
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
Cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own.
Norris lives at a co-op.
Now then,
When do we depart from the island? Not soon, I take it. I imagine Norris needs time to craft the fake lance, so let's wait until he tells us it's complete. Fidelio's recovery is a fine excuse for us to stay put.
True.
If we only need to be there by Saint's Day, then we have some time yet to attend to other matters. We might ought to hone our skills or gather more support before we depart. And if Yufa is really to join us, then let's make sure she's caught up to speed. Make sure she tags along.
Hold on.
What should we talk about? Yeah. Got the rock that the old woman on the island was for. She'll be chuffed, I'm sure. She wanted to pray for her grandchild's safety at sea. Did we get all three?
Hold on.
I would love to learn that we got all three. I thought we only got two.
Most helpful.
Weren't we supposed to get three? I'll look.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did. What is that book?
I got the grippers out.
Oh, it's a fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy? But what is it a fantasy of?
It's a story about a utopia.
A utopia?
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
But it's
Truth,
not
'tis difficult to
fantasy.
envisage. All
It's
I've known is our own island's
history.
history and doctrine,
So we found out
and
last
not
time
beyond
pretty
it.
much, right?
So, well, would it be alright if I read some? Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes, that mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies. Because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Have you heard about this age of the new king? It approaches. Oh, we got a Barden package.
Have a look.
Your pardon?
Yufa and the mainlanders. What is it?
Brother, I must speak with you. Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to grasp. I did not understand Mother and Father's wishes, nor indeed their own. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. And I would do so not with a weapon, but with understanding. Brother, please permit me to travel alongside these people.
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
I humbly plead on her behalf as well.
Let her travel.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs. Perhaps, had I sought comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Yufa, I entrust this to you.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to spread our teachings.
I did not know she'd left anything behind. I gladly accept.
I must ask, Yufa, what do you plan to call yourself once off the island?
Oh, you have to pick a different name?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named the land, much less our humble village. We once saw no need for a name. We had rejected the world outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders, and those without. Now that the truth of our traditions has been restored, we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Ah.
Our home will have a name.
By your efforts, there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here. It will be worthy of its name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone,
There's
I
a
look
mad
forward
cat.
to our journeys together.
Right on time. Hold on. Oh. Big, heavy cat. Have to pay the cat tax. 1 second. Ugh. Are you gonna let me play? No, you're gonna stomp around. I wish you would just get settled. Okay, and now she's gone. Just like that.
So, you're off to Altaberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Ooh. We're getting real close to that top 10.
Well then.
Just lovely.
Okay. There's a Yufa quest also. But yeah, let me look at this because there are 3 total. Oh, I do have all 3. No, wait. Do I only have 1? I'm confused.
What now?
I do have 3. Okay. Good. Then we don't have to go back over there. We love that.
Not finished yet?
Yes.
Isn't that wonderful?
Found at least one of my stones. Now I can make a doll for my grandchild. Saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true then. You really do have a good heart. Take a little extra with my thanks.
Mission
Yeah. Very good. All 3 of the stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, but hopefully this reward can. Sumptuous Magla feast and divine elixir. Nice. Here, from me, my son, and his wife. We all want you to have this. Thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yes, at first. I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisher folk, and we might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my grandchild under such deception?
I feel fine.
They were shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. When I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go so far for a complete stranger.
Thank you, dearie.
It isn't much, but we'll all be supporting your bid for that throne of yours. Seems like we ended up getting a lot out of this, huh? Yeah. Yeah, we did.
What now?
But look at my map. Okay. Let's talk to Yufa.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altaberry all the same.
Well,
There's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders on our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. And so I was wondering if you could tell me more about other towns, even just a bit would suffice. Yeah.
I'm quite grateful.
Let us talk as we stroll the beach. I talked to Yufa about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, San Lomeo Street.
Wow. It's nothing like Etria. Incredible. Oh wait, do people in Grand Trad have big families?
What makes you think that?
If it's called San Lumio Street, then all its residents are of the San Lumio, are they not?
Is it San Lumio? And I've been saying San Lomeo? I'm from out of town.
On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Exactly, Hooch. Sun La Mayo, which implies the existence of Sun La Mustard and Sun La Ketchup. Etria and Odyssey, you see how it is?
Yufa?
What's good, Curb? What's good, y'all?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Yufa?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malnever, have you not?
Hooch says Yufa is precious, she's a good egg. Low-key, I thought Edeni was gonna be the new person. He's got that kind of energy too, you know? But I'm happy to have Yufa along for the ride.
Monster lives, raised in stagnant Magla. The monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Yufa. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But
Yeah,
what if it proves too challenging?
that's what gets Yufa to join your party when you get Dracodios. And we found out that Dracodios can ignore the king's magic, which is huge and probably why Luis wants it in the first place. Yay. Yeah, I was about to say, come with us, bro. Actually, you gotta look after the island, probably, huh?
Oh, how I wish I could. But
Yeah.
it's better that I don't. To leave the nest, she must spread her wings and fly.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. We won't know how dangerous it will be.
Why this dude's got building heads? Is that a sentence? What? What? Who says, I was like, yo, why this dude's got building heads? What does that mean?
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety.
Why these dudes got building
I have some
heads?
idea
Oh,
of how
I
to
see.
handle the weather.
Okay. Understand. Yeah, with the helmets.
Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
I understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing
Because of their
else.
ancient history. Yeah.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
This one's important.
Yes, that's the place. You know, I wouldn't mind visiting if we've the time.
We'll face danger here.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Or rather mysterious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Knowing you'll be at my side,
Yeah, and it's
I
like a
admit,
parking
I
garage.
do find my courage.
Hooch says, so funny to think a society that doesn't understand the buildings are like, oh, these must be a holy place. Yeah. But it's just like the Whole Foods parking garage.
A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the Magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Yeah, look. A McDonald's in Shinjuku, yeah. We're gonna wear it. Okay. There's really right now, I guess, how many days I have to only have, there's 2 days of travel. No deadline. So wait, am I just cruising?
Hey.
Okay, no one wants to talk to me for real, for real.
What now?
Oh, I've got so many days. Okay. Well. We're really close on wisdom. Let's see if we can do that and get a follower upgrade. How about that?
All right then.
I remember
Let's go.
this giving like a pretty good wisdom drop, I think.
It's gorgeous out.
Time marches on.
It's gorgeous out.
You said that.
That's right.
Yep.
I recalled all the skies that we've seen on this journey.
All right.
My man is thinking. Get there, get there, get there. Ah. Next one for sure, I feel like.
So,
Who wants to talk? Lady Jorna? Who else? Nobody.
Hey.
Wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Waiting is the one thing I'm not good at. I need to shop, and I say you should accompany me. The evening is the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Breaks are few and far between, so we should take them as they come, you and me both. Yeah, let's get out there.
thanks.
Let's go shopping. Going to Brylehaven, huh?
Nice!
The air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter. What are you buying?
Hold on.
Would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume to start. Okay. We're getting fancy. The runner is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat. Hey, look, that's a fair criticism. Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties. Okay. Uh-oh. Aren't you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing a song?
Yep. Let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand. Da 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 da. Da na na.
Thank you.
Juna, if you don't want to get recognized, the first thing you gotta do is find somewhere to put all the inches. That's easily step one. The little girl was Nydia, just like me.
Sure.
Hold on.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you, we Nydia have some secret stuff going on. Don't be like that, Curb. The hair. Her inches of hair. Okay? People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful transformative masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all, so we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out.
Oi!
Oh God. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. And you gotta shake my hand.
Oh.
I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm sorry, glad you were there.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juna? Alright, we gotta get out of here. My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in this city. Might I have a moment of your time?
Then,
You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. Her hair extends to shake my hand. Yeah, it forms a whole hand. Scary. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. And you'd like me to sing, I take it. Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not so deep as the church, we would pay you. Let's not quibble, I'll do it.
Sorry.
I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it? And if I say you can't... No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. You should do it.
sure.
I don't think it will interfere with our plans. You should do it.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat. As my reliable escort, Porter and Captain should. Shake my hand with your hair.
Things have gotten fun.
After battle, all party members recover a little MP. Yes! We love to see it. I'm afraid that has quite extended my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival. Golly. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Speaking of which,
Since we've got some time before the fake lance is ready, I let Basilio and Fidelio know that we're going to settle in here for a little bit. I can't imagine they responded to that with a chummy little nod and a smile. Hardly, so I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. I mean, what's one more little lie on top of the heat? They bought it, I
Most
think.
helpful.
Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities so as not to arouse their suspicions. Yay.
Well then,
I think we're just gonna go look at the beach again. TBH.
let's go. Besides,
Beach time. Beach time.
what?
Oh, it's the dragon crystal.
Right?
We'll make another wish.
now then.
Whoa, so we get even more if there is a dragon crystal. We are wise.
Wisdom. Why, that's...
Nice, nice, nice. Anyone? No? Interesting. Okay. Probably in the daytime. Do you know anything new? The Land of Ceremony, yes.
Want in on this?
The Land of Ceremony is a special place for us. Before they venture outside the island, our youth go there to face a trial. It's not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, the trial itself takes the subject with defeating the monster within. Task the subject. It is said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it is truly a monster.
Between us.
Rumor has it that it likes to summon its little friends. Its companions strengthen it, and then it hits you with a barrage of wind magic, okay? I Apparently it's weak to fire. Best use that to your advantage and end things quickly. Also, there's a bird-like monster called a leogryph there. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks get. If I were you, I'd attack from a distance and avoid using wind magic since it won't be effective. Think a visit to Academia is in order? Really? I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. Okay. Do we need to go to Academia? I don't know. I won't move things around until we get there. I don't think I want Yufa right now, though. I could rather have Lady Jerna. Oh, wait. This. There we go.
All right, then.
Let's see. I don't really think I need to buy anything. I think I'm pretty well stocked. I've already cleaned out all the new equipment that we can buy.
Let's go.
Really?
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this next. What next could I work on here? Looks like tolerance is a little further along than eloquence.
All right. Where to?
Is there anywhere for me to improve that? Yes, it looks like there is.
Away.
Not over here,
right,
though. It's over here.
Let's go.
Hello there.
A moment to talk. The staff is a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs, though to describe its power is a challenge. You've met fortune tellers who can predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? They've descended from a priestly lineage, and I share the same power. In addition, if I use this staff to pray, I'm not yet certain, but I believe I could clear up stormy weather once a day.
What?
Ah. Would that extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? That's right, although again I've not tested this power extensively. That's why I'd like to use it to aid you if it can. Let us push its limits together. Very good. Not certain how well it'll work, so I won't acquire payment for this first time, but next time I'd like an almighty golden stew or 20 marbled bluefin tunas. Huh? That's pretty cool. No, Goose. She's in the middle of bathing herself and she just looked up and decided to scream.
What will you do?
I don't think we need it right now, do we? But let's go up here.
Very nice.
We're gonna work on our tolerance. Cha-cha-cha. Heard about your group from the chief. He said you were trustworthy. However, I can only place my trust in those who possess a certain wisdom. What do you know of the history of this land? By now, I guess I kind of know it well. Maybe not all of it. Whatever tidbits you may have heard elsewhere do not tell the full story. Yeah, that about sums it up. I'm more than willing to properly educate you if you have a moment. From a starry history lesson, huh? You know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take time to learn about the culture. Interactions with different cultures and points of view might raise my tolerance. Yes. Let's listen a bit.
I shall tell you
Lady Yufa is a priestess and a direct descendant of the previous chief. However, what makes her unique is that there has not been a priestess born from the chief's bloodline in 100 years. I see, okay.
What?
What do you mean? Were the other priestesses before Lady Yufa chosen from different families then? Precisely. So long as the successor has a high aptitude for magic, the lineage of a chosen priestess matters little. It would be a problem for such a sacred lineage to end simply due to a break in bloodline. There are always several potential candidates across the island. That continuity of bloodline is what makes Lady Yufa so special. I cannot blame the populace for seeing her through a lens of divinity.
Well,
I didn't realize what a heavy burden she was carrying. Lady Yufa ought to know better than anyone how important it is that she fulfill her destiny. 10 years ago, the dragon god began to grow restless. Lady Yufa had already been made priestess, though she was only a child. And her parents, who were the previous chief and priestess, went on ahead to the temple.
Yeah.
They lost their lives in there, didn't they? You presume correctly. In retrospect, it was around this time that Lady Yufa became more and more taken with the notion of sacrificing herself. The fate of the previous chief left us grief-stricken. I have no doubt of the immense trauma inflicted upon Chief Edeni and Lady Yufa as a result. Thus, the two of them made their respective decisions, and that brings us to the present. Okay.
all right.
Whoa, big drop.
Thank you.
Does this knowledge at all change your perception of the island? Let us speak again if you should so choose. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It might be time to go visit.
Hey.
That other place for the trial. I hear monsters have made themselves quite comfortable in a cave near the royal capital. It used to be a bandit's hideout, but then those beasts moved in. Clever lot, aren't they? Holed up in a place like that, it seems like hunting them down would be quite the chore. So it does. 'Twas a bandit hideout, so it can be assumed that the layout will be quite labyrinthian. Goose, what? You know that if I let you get in my lap, you're gonna be here for like 2 seconds. You know this. Hold on. Cat tax. Why are you so bad? Just kidding. You're not bad, but you are kind of a lot sometimes. Are you good? Can I play game? Are you gonna chill? I hope no one ends up wandering in by accident, but it's still dangerous. Oh, and she's gone. See? She cry, and she cry, and she cry. And then she get what she want, and then she leave. Oh yeah, the recruitment center. God dang it. I keep forgetting to go visit the recruitment center. I'm so glad they said that.
Well then.
Decided I must put my life on the line. Oh, that finishes it for Hulkenberg, huh? Let's go look at the recruitment center real quick. Can't believe I forgot.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
There's also that Coliseum. Okay. There are definitely things I could be doing.
Welcome.
Okay. Psychopropos, ruffian ringleader.
Welcome.
There's a cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Some Godborns chased them out, and it's a Godborn nest now. Seems like the Godborns are imitating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. Can't have that, can we? On top of that, the Godborn seem to be following the orders of this one-eyed beast. Will you take it out before they cause any more damage? Yes. The Godborns are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. The village Ligno's on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. I'd save up before going. As for details about the Cyclops-like beast, the Psyokopros, the informant should know.
Show me what you've got.
As proof you've taken down the bounty, bring back the enormous eyeball. Okay.
Let's do it.
We'll go see the informant. Oh crap, that's a 3-dayer, huh?
They'll face danger here.
Okay.
All right then.
So let's go to Grand Trad real quick to the Hushed Honeybee.
Fancy a bit
The
of
knowledgeable man. What's this? Oh, Ligno.
Hey!
Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through there, so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items come through there too. Bet you'd find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. They also have mellow milk and orgo sugar and a bath salt called gold bullion. Hope all that intel's been useful. Have fun making your shopping list. Okay. What about this?
Want in on this?
The Scoundrel's Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once the home of bandits, but it's since been claimed by a horde of Godborns. From what I understand, the Godborns drove away the bandits who first settled there. Now they prey on any travelers unlucky enough to pass through. We heard about them at the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say? Yes, they're clever little bastards. Their den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the Godborns within may prove to be tricky.
Just between us.
And it won't be just Godborns you'll need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Psyokropos. It's said to be in charge of the lot. Fighting the whole Godborn horde would be a suicide mission, so that's probably why the bounty is on Psyokropos. Some of the Godborn cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Psyokropos will have a meltdown, and good luck if that happens. Okay, leave them alive and focus on disabling their magic while you take down the Psyokropos. Spears and bows are effective here. Okay. That's about the extent of my information. Okay. Okay. That's good to know.
What now?
There's no deadline on anything we have, so that's good. 2 days to get to the Psyokropos, 2 days to get to the trial of Malnova. And they're both the exact same difficulty. Oh, I don't know. Kind of a toss-up, huh? We'll go do the trial of Malnova. It might get us like a nice boost. But how many days do we have? So it's 2 days to get to those places. And then this would happen. Oh, but if I go visit Hulkenberg right now, Hulkamania, we can finish that out.
Hey.
Oh wait, never mind. I thought we were finishing it, but we're only getting 7. Alright. Still worth doing, probably. So let's do this, then we'll work on a virtue, and then we'll set out for the other island.
Well met.
We have the spear. As our sole means of dispatching Luis, 'tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust. I've been thinking of my once compatriot, Rodantha. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way I might see the truth. Through a fair and honest duel. Let's go. I feel like I can see through Rodantha's plot with my overflowing wisdom.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor, but surely, no, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means. I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. Every day, more and more people want to come in here and just get sniped. It's crazy. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. I should like to go to him now if my witness has no objections.
I thank you.
Let us hurry to the gallows. Before I arrive, though, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on, let us meet at the gallows. I hear the animated voices of those gathered at the gallows.
Listen!
This dude is washed out. Good citizens, once again it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst. But fear not, in the name of the honorable order of knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait!
Rodantha, halt. In front of everybody? Let's go. Have you come to aid in this execution? We're here to stop you.
Yes.
You stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight, that a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the knight commander himself? No. Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather, and so, Rodantha, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
Should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel. You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run from my challenge, O commander of the honorable order? Talk that shit, Hulkenberg.
Yeah!
Whoa, that dude's fired up. Death to traitors. Glory to the knight commander.
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you.
Oi!
Nacede him, but I don't believe him. You will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate. Yeah, they are scheming. There is some schemy schemersons going on here. We've come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here?
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready? Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodantha. Oh ho, that will be quite unnecessary. Nacede him.
Absurd.
This looks like a Pokemon fight. Like, especially this camera angle. Like right now, my Hulkenberg is paralyzed and it can't move. The Sedum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End her pain, Nacede. Stop!
You cur.
Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. Ooh. Hulkenberg is no longer paralyzed.
Rodantha.
Yeah, he's done, Curb. Look at him. He looks so small.
Rodantha.
Your skills have dulled, Rodantha. Rodanth? I hate this. Rodanth. and that Nasidum fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours then. As wagered, your farce of an execution shall be stayed. Yo, here's what they need. In games like this, like, look at this dialogue that's at the bottom of the screen, right? You see the name Nasidum? I could be pronouncing that one wrong too. What you do is, you highlight the word and you make it clickable, and then a voice just goes, Nasidum. Right? And then you don't look like a fool on twitch.tv. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism, yikes, propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled, then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied. Curb says, no, I'm happy with pronouncing their names wrong.
Read my words.
These names are beating my ass. Blame your parents for giving you such a silly name, damn. Yeah, Curb's talking that shit right now. Do you think it easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers, but the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail!
Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own. Damn. About time we got to step in. Take him away. And give me his sword.
My word.
Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? Yeah, who are you? Lady Hulkenberg didn't say. We're Knights of the Shadow Guard. Ah, Rodin's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody.
This time?
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We'd been waiting for a chance to catch Rodin red-handed, overstepping his bounds. Curb says Hulkenberg really them for real, out here being noble while bro was fighting dirty. Straight up though. She was like, I will just fight through your magic. I will just will myself through your shady magic and win anyway. I'd been asked to help expose Rodin's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seemed pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Rodin to step down of his own volition. I wanted to believe that within him a knightly pride yet survived, and now 'tis an outcome most unfortunate.
No.
True.
I'd not have won without you, so thank you for seeing this through.
Yes.
We've really investigated his home. No, we've already investigated his home and it had all the evidence we needed. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles, yikes. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. Ugh. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight. Very good.
A true knight.
He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title.
Yeah.
I had you supporting me. You kept me from losing faith.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Rodin, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you. Shake my hand.
She.
Got a new knight now, huh?
A new power.
So this gets us to 24
Yes.
on Moore's
I am your knight.
archetype quest. Oh, no it don't. It get us all the way there. The party can now study the Paladin and the Dark Knight. Hello! Very good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now then.
Let us return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuits of the Shadow Guard are classified, of course. I'm sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? Kerber says Paladin is so good. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to look. I feel as though I've gotten more support from the Knighthood thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. Let's go. Top 10 is within reach. Let's check this out. And what's the other one needed for this? Wizard? Okay. Okay. Paladin, what do you do? Guards, drawing enemy attention and taking attacks or allies for 1 turn. Okay. Increases caster defense by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Barrier that nullifies 1. Has a 15% chance of repelling / pierce strike. That's pretty freaking good. Because a repel is basically the same as a miss, I believe. Weak HP recovery for all allies can only be used from the main menu. Gotcha. Holy Knight's Works recovers a medium amount of HP and removes debuff effects. That's crazy good. Revitalize 3 recovers significant MP every turn. That's also very good. And I bet the synthesis are pretty good. Let's see. Extreme physical pierce damage lowers defense for 3 turns. Severe physical light damage inflicts a 1-time weakness. Severe light damage to all enemies. Decreases attack. God dang. Extreme physical electric. Yeah, these synthesis attacks are nasty. Okay. What about Dark Knight? Heavy Rush. You have enough for Dark Knight too, but you want to max out Paladin before you commit. Yeah, I feel that. 1 at a time's not bad. Deals medium physical pierce. 15% chance of repelling fire, ice, electric, wind, light, dark, damage. If you have this on with the Paladin one, if you have the inheritance skills to spare, oh my gosh. That's crazy. Heavy physical pierce to 1 enemy. Automatically increases wielder's attack. What? Automatically increases wielder's attack, defense, hit, and evasion at the start of battle. That's crazy. Increases pierce attack by 20. These passives are wild. It's such a simple archetype otherwise, but these passives are crazy. A 20% increase is wild. Ensures status elements are automatically cured in 1 turn. What? What? Wow. Wowza yowza, I say to that. That is some juicy stuff. And now suddenly I know what to do with these heroes' leaves of light.
A new means of protection.
Oh, but I don't think we get there. We maybe, yeah, maybe we do get there. We had just enough. Okay. Hell yeah. And then I gotta work on her wizardness.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. A new means of protection.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm
Yeah.
counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
Let's go.
Oh.
Couple
I've acquired a new
leaves.
power.
We need to do wizard more than paladin though,
A new means of
because
protection.
we want to get that up to that 10 so we can pursue Dark Knight and finish the Moor quest. Now give her Dragadios. Dragadios. I gotta figure out what my build's actually gonna be. Going over to that, a little island. I think we do tolerance again tonight.
Let's go.
I just died on my Friday night. Loo-da-loo-loo-da-da-doo.
Hey.
Oh wait, someone wants to talk. Oh, Lady Juna though. What do I get at level 3?
What now?
Inheritance slots and reserve experience.
Hey.
Yeah, let's go talk to our homies. We prioritize the homies. What you doing, Juna?
Hey,
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Waiting is the one thing I'm not good at. Are you free right now? I have a favor to ask. It's about that festival in Browhaven. I need to start preparing, so would you mind accompanying me? Yeah. I knew I could count on you, but if you could do your teleport thing and get us to Browhaven. Hey, guess what, gang? I blew right through my get up and stretch time cooldown. My brain. I'm gonna get up and stretch and get some more water, and then I will be seated for more Metaphor ReFantazio. Thanks for hanging out. In the meantime, I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. I also had to pay the cat tax again while I was gone. Go to Browhaven with Lady Juna. I got separated from Juno while we were trying to avoid her getting seen. Well, how does that happen?
Come now.
Oh, here she comes again. Whoa. It's like a little Juna. I might have to pay the cat tax again. Very needy cat today. Why are you so needy today? Huh? I don't know if you guys will be able to hear her purr into the microphone. It might not pick it up. Maybe it will. Why are you so chunky? Why are you so chunky and bad? I'm holding her like a watermelon. Okay, she's gone. Look at this tiny Juna.
Hold on.
She has ways of making herself small? I'm confused. I was worried I lost you.
Huh? Den.
Shall we press on? We've got to meet up with Capra. How'd you do that? The show is proceeding apace. We have a stage under construction at the Coliseum, and for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you, Lady Juna. And regarding a little thank you gift we're preparing.
No.
Please, that's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible? That's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town is buzzing with excitement.
Wait a second.
That you thieving crooner? What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing at our lowly labour festival, eh?
Huh?
Whoa, who's this? Liar. You slithered your way into it, you bloody snake. It's all you need to know how to do.
Come now.
Murdus? Mirdus? Mardus? Mirdus? There's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw that Lady Juna does. Whoa,
No way.
drag her. Is that so? Well, it don't mean I have to accept it. And as a matter of fact, I don't. Wow, Trish just ran out of here like a crazy thing. She's all riled up. Lamb Chop's about to get it. Who is she?
Hold on.
So,
If I had to guess, someone in the same profession as me.
My goodness.
I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. In Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. That's so very reassuring. Truly. Well then, I'll take my leave.
got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill. She's no match for you, Lady Juna.
Naturally.
We're in different leagues is all, and she'll have no choice but to get that through her thick skull once I show her why.
Let's do this.
Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me just the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. You got that? I can sense Juna's extraordinary trust in me.
I'm going to give this performance
Increases skill
my
inheritance slots for the mass dancer lineage to 2. While in reserve. Okay, yeah. So she's good on experience.
all. Leave it to me.
We're getting up there. If I'm going to make this the performance of a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day. Okay. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Hey.
Okay. So now, I think we're probably free to go to the island where Yufa wants to go. But that probably also means that we have to have Yufa with us, right? I would assume so. So maybe we... Yo, Trish she's the Tasmanian devil. So maybe we want to do that first. And we'll do a little bit of this action.
All right then.
Let's go.
I'm not really worried about the weather. TBH. Let's just get out there.
Now then.
All right.
The trial of Malnova.
We might fill a request.
I should very much like to go there.
Yeah, but
The weather seems pretty bad there today. We might hit delays, so maybe we should get our fortune told.
It's your call.
We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. Question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? No, let's just go. I'm not scared. I'm actually not afraid.
Can you hear me?
Nurse's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. There's some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Yufa said something about it possessing divine powers, so give it a look. Okay. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP. Okay, so it's not just about me anymore.
What to pick?
Very cool. I should put down a save. I feel like it's been a minute. Okay. Lulu. Let's work on our tolerance.
All right then.
I think the best way to do that is still Heismay's book. And so we will.
All right.
We'll take the little 4-drop. We're gonna get there.
Nura speaking.
Got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop. What we got?
As the
Whoa.
sunset stretches the gauntlet runner's shadow across the water, they arrive at the prismatic sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts, if you survive the terrors of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
Ron Howard? Is that you? Whoa, that's pretty.
So pretty.
I've never seen so much red in the sky. It's like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike. Well, I'll be damned, Stroll. I didn't know you were such a poet. Isn't that surprising? Not really. Stroll's that guy. Now you're just embarrassing me.
Be that as it may.
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes you want to scream, doesn't it? You gonna do a big scream, Stroll? It does make me want to scream. It does. I want to scream right now.
But...
Juna, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this? Well, I suppose. There are moments when I feel like I just want to express my feelings with a song.
Oh my.
Was this your way of requesting a performance?
Special little
Well,
number.
then I must oblige. Juna, you're crazy. But this sea air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short. Okay, you know who, like, Lady Juna reminds me of? Okay, story time real quick. Story time. When I was in college, I worked for the college newspaper. And there was a woman that I worked with there, a student like me, who was very Disney princess coded. Like, she was super nice and she was good to work with, except for sometimes she would burst out into random moments of song. Okay? Show tunes, Disney tunes, etc. And that's all well and good. Maybe I could deal with that, okay? Maybe I could deal with that, except for she would get up from her desk and twirl around the newsroom, and sometimes she would like spin your chair around and like grab your hand or your wrist like a princess. It was kind of wild, actually. And I think about it sometimes. You'd be on deadline or trying to edit something, working on something for the paper, and then all of a sudden it would be Disney time. Crazy. Anyway, that's like kind of what Juna is like. I feel a newfound wisdom as I enjoy Juna singing amidst the gorgeous view. Juna is like very like glee coded.
All right.
Right?
Hello.
School choir. Norris did a drawing. We're about to have a lot of drawings. I'll give this to Maria later and tell her about what I saw.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Lunges and heels is crazy. I am like right there with tolerance, but I feel like Juna gives pretty big eloquence bonuses.
All right then.
So I may do that. Ah, but there's also Heisme. Yeah, I'll go talk to Heisme.
Let's go.
All right.
We may run into monsters. Yeah, bring it on. Been a while since I've done this. When I was in the Shadow Guard, my sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. At the time, most of my missions were confidential, the kind of thing that never becomes public knowledge. Even now, I can't go into any details.
Well,
But I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about.
Really?
well,
It was a long time ago. Now it's just another memory of my youth. Maybe I'm still a desperate man, but my heart feels lighter now than it was then. Perhaps the difference is in having comrades I can trust. Smewy, thank you for the resub for the 18 months. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Smewy says, oh my gosh, a hammer. Yes, it's me. Hammering away. What's good over there? As I said, perhaps if you do succeed one day, if you do manage to build an ideal country of kindness to all, then I would protect that land with all that I have. I believe we too strive toward the same world. So I would gladly fight for it, not in secret like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true official knight. If it really is possible, nothing would make me happier.
So that means...
Now there's an idea. A Ujeep as Knight Commander. It turned the kingdom on its head. Is it thanks to you that I can speak so freely of such lofty ambitions? Had we never met, I'd never have considered any of this. I believe you have a talent for showing others the light, and I say that as one who fell deeply into darkness. That's a rare quality. People of such character are few and far between. I shall rely on you all the more, Captain. I have rather dragged this conversation on, haven't I? It's a good thing all remained quiet out there. It is quiet no more. Wow. An enemy comes.
Great!
We'll defend our position to the end. Let us take our first steps toward a new dream. Let's win. Oh, what? Okay.
Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
I'll use what I must.
Icy strike.
You hit their weakness.
Come forth, royal sword!
Kaboom. It's been a minute since we've been prepped to kill one of those randomly.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Let's freaking go. A hero's leaf. We prevailed somehow. I decided to take a breather with Haizme.
Good grief.
They're off us, and that's just how we want it, all thanks to the Watchman. The runner is safe, and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience, all told.
Then.
You're welcome to come visit again if you'd like. Tolerance up.
Now then.
It's 3. Okay, it still got us there, but it was less than the book.
Tolerance. Why, that's...
I'm sure it goes up the more I do it, but 3 is
Time
nasty.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's about to be my birthday in the game world.
What to pick?
All right.
Hulkenberg. Okay, that finishes Hulkenberg. Big sneeze. Sorry. Let's save. Blum 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 blum. Okay, let's go to the. Thank you. I've been sneezing like a crazy person lately. I don't know what my dang deal is. Alright, yeah, let's just go talk to Hulkenberg.
Excuse me.
Let's finish this out. Let's make her ready. And I'm gonna chug water. Spring has sprung, yeah. Things are changing.
Well met.
We have the spear. As our sole means of dispatching Luis, 'tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust. I realize our business is pressing, but there's something I'd like to discuss. I've something to report concerning the aftermath of the duel. Might you have time to hear it? Yeah, I do.
I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell. For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
Case closed, I suppose.
Thanks to you. However, this is far from the end.
I thought you'd say that.
We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath. Yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging mob. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
Another reason we can't afford to lose, I suppose.
Indeed. In defeating Luis, we shall win back the future of this nation. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
You're a true knight.
Only scant days ago, I was embarrassed to call myself a knight at all. 'Tis a strange feeling.
Hulkenberg's the best.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Boom.
I shall safeguard
Shake
our land and
my
our future.
hand. High probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Very nice. Hulkenberg is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. Okay, that's
The man
another
of the
one
Shadow
ready.
Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah. The entirety of the knighthood now supports me. 10. Top 10.
The land of ceremony rises over the water's horizon. The sun blazes down on the island year-round, giving way to scorching heat. Coming here eventually came to have ceremonial significance, as monsters who could survive these conditions boast extraordinary strength. Not even thieves dare to come near this mausoleum. The party rouses their spirits and steps inside.
Get in there. Behold, the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping within it.
Now then.
We should make our way towards the inner area, correct? Denny said we should be prepared for a fight. He also said we could have what treasure we find. We probably won't be back, so we should take him up on it.
Right.
Yeah, this is more than a fair trade, so don't give me that, oh, I must apologize for being such a great burden line, Yufa. How did you read my very thoughts? You wear them on your face. Bit of an open book. I can see why your brother worries. Not to dampen the spirited chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on. Okay. Here we freaky go. Gallica says, just a second, I sense something. Oh, is it a relic?
So, hey.
Yeah. Okay. We haven't seen one of these in a while, so this is good. Somebody said something earlier about going to see more, and I don't know if that was just like telling me to switch up archetypes. Oh, there is something in the book. As you already know, what you've discovered is called the Summoner, an intriguing archetype that calls forth mythical beings from worlds we can hardly imagine. However, in order to summon anything, it requires a vessel, a catalyst unique to each being you wish to call forth. Henceforth, I shall craft these vessels for you. Oh, okay. I've added a new item and special experiments for just such a purpose. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you if you'd like to listen by all means. Okay.
Acquired a new archetype.
It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. Yes. Let's see this first. A magic formula apparently written by the king. At the end of the document is the word Slouch. According to Moore, it's a person's name.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're probably like really cool. I was hoping to speak further with you about that. I've recalled something after watching you and your allies in action. That mysterious language used in the formula, it's from the old world. So it goes back to the time of that city we found buried beneath the Dragon Temple. Why would the king go out of his way to write in such an archaic language? The king was an avid researcher of magic and its origins. He even funded the Mage Academy from the royal treasury. It's not beyond possibility he would know such a language. Then the person whose name is written, they're probably long dead? You hear that, everyone? I've been dead for a long time. Wow, really makes you think. That I couldn't say for certain, but I did figure something else out. In front of the name is an alias, or perhaps more of a title. The True Seeker, Slouch. Yep, there I am.
Fascinating.
Intriguing, isn't it? Why is the Seeker archetype so important to the royal magic? Does it have powers we have yet to ascertain? How I yearn to decipher the scroll in its entirety. If you came upon any further truths, please examine the scroll again. Okay. Summon Experiments has been added to the Special Experiments menu in Academia. Use it to create vessels which are necessary for the summoner to summon monsters, like masks. Materials to make vessels are obtained from enemies in battle. You need only create a vessel once to make its respective summon available. There is no need to equip it.
Welcome.
Okay. Pretty cool. The gargoyle. The cockatrice. Whoa. Lava Beast uses multi-target almighty magic. Interesting. Let's get this because of what we're about to do. Calls for fire magic. You can now summon the gargoyle. Very good. I guess I'll do this as well. The cockatrice. Okay. Any new masks? Let's do a wizard's mask. Actually, no. We already are learning wizard stuff. Let's do a merchant mask. And we'll also do, yeah, I feel like a general's mask would probably be pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's also do a gunner's mask. No, we'll do a sniper's mask. I guess we'll just make what we can make. Which is a lot. Oh! Very good. The ninja's mask. So maybe we do need to go ahead and create all of them. Okay, we're chill. Nice. Alright, we need to do a little equipment managing. We gotta shift some stuff around, I think.
What now?
1 second. Okay. Let's look at this really quick. Thief, Gunner, and Faker, huh? Inflict them with Forget to keep them alive but neutralized.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Ninja.
Of course.
Sick. The ninja archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
Steady effort is key.
Okay. So we want to inflict them with Forget. Oh, let's see. What else do I have that inflicts Forget? So if we ran a Faker and a... Okay. Okay. Any enemies with ailments are hit as though weak to this skill. That's crazy good. Okay.
All right.
They said it was weak to fire, I believe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll do this to have some pierce coverage for those birds. I think they mentioned there were birds because there always are, it would seem. You don't know nothing. That's cool. The green gunner is a good look.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I can do this for a little coverage.
I must. I've acquired a new ability.
Come back over here and throw that on. And then let's do put this on. Flame or fiery strike, and then we want let's see. Probably also some pierce coverage. So where is that? Myriad shots and okay, yeah, here we go. It's these.
All right.
That just for a little extra. I guess I could throw him over to Magic Knight though. Or maybe it's time for Hulkenberg to come back in. That could be true as well. Now we'll wait on that. We'll wait on that. It's probably still Stroll for right now. We put a lot of time into Stroll. Let me look at this real quick. Nah. We need Hulkenberg, actually. So let's do Heavy Rush. Or no, let's do
all right.
Power Thrust and Heavy Rush. Right. And then we'll do this. Or actually, we won't need to do that because we'll have the shell. So let's do oh gosh, so many choices. Let's do this. And oh, the answer is obvious actually. It's Shield Arts. Shield Arts is so good, I feel like. So we'll run that. We'll take Stroll out of the party. There we go. We need people to have more ways to inflict forget, though. We have all of these status ailment cures, so we don't really need Patra. Do Dark Sword. Hold on. Chance of inflicting forget. Turn icons added or removed at random. That's too risky. To be fair, Dekunda is too good to replace. Yeah, for sure. I'm not taking that off. Not at all. Let's do Dark Sword here. And Hulkenberg doesn't. Hold on. Hold on.
This, all right.
Could do this.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Or does she already have the other one? I think she does, actually. Hold on. Hold on. This is still fine that we did this, but
I've acquired a
don't
new
think
power.
this is what we want. We want to come in. Faker, yeah, Faker is incredible. Faker's super good. But I think what we want right now... Yeah, she already knows Dark Sword. She already knows it. So let's do Dark Sword here. Let's do it here, actually. Let's not get greedy on that. Let's do this one.
All right.
All right. I think we're pretty much set up. At least in terms of archetypes. But wait, don't I also need... Let me read this note one more time. So I think I'm mixing things up. Yeah, I think I'm mixing things up.
Just between us.
Companion strength in it. Okay. Yep. I was thinking of the wrong one. Crap. Okay. So we need to hit all the little guys and then hit you with a barrage of wind magic. It's weak to fire. Okay. Yep. I was thinking of the wrong stuff. So, if that's true, we want to take them out, put Stroll back in. This is all fine. Pooch says, you finished the Regicide run, and yeah, Dekunda almost always in rotation. Yeah, there's no reason for it not to be, honestly. We can put this back on. Ismay. This is also fine. Okay. I think this more or less gets us there. Kusanagi. The Spangenhelm. Ooh, Rakukaja at the start. That's really good. Yeah. Okay, we're good there. This is all fine, it would seem. Okay. There. All right, I have to do two things. One, I have to break the archive recording for YouTube purposes. And then I have to get up and stretch again. And then we're going inside the dungeon. I know that took a long time, but management is management, you feel me? Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. And I'm about to record another episode, so cool.